Welcome back to Snellville, KSA in the all-white, Atlanta City in the red tops, white shorts, and red socks. We'll get into a couple of the players that I think people who have watched this league, people who have watched soccer locally will know about. And we'll start with Atlanta City. Eli Bakota, a player from Clarkston High School. We've seen him with Appalachian FC in the NPSL, played at the University of Memphis. Bakota coming back into this team really sets the tone for them in the midfield.
Yeah, he's a guy that can play the ball really well. And if Atlanta City want to be successful tonight, they need to play through their number 10. They need to invite him to use that technical ability he has to progress the ball up the pitch.
For KSA, a player that you know very well, you called a lot of his games in college this past season. We've seen him with Georgia Storm. We've seen him at Life University. This year he was all conference at Clayton State. Wilfred Camden.
He also got all-region nods recently this week. Wilfred Camden is an absolute explosive player, but he's more than just the pace that you see him transition up the pitch with. He's extremely technical, and he's got a rocket of the shot on him. He leads with experience. You mentioned his resume when it comes to all the levels that he has performed in across the state of Georgia.
A very experienced referee crew to go with the final tonight as well. Someone with quite a bit of professional experience with the whistle in the middle, Sergei Demyanchuk. He's assisted by Kevin Hewitt and Thomas Brigman, and the fourth is Ethan Bruns. Let's kick it for 45 minutes here in Snellville, the UPSL Georgia Premier Division Championship match. Last week, the young goalkeeper from Clarkston High School plays it long. Flowers tries to settle it in the middle. Thierry Jules with his first touch. The 6'8" forward up top. Play down the middle. Opportunity here for Camus Jaden. Flowers' shot takes a deflection. I think Playtez might have gotten a touch to that on the ground. Onkwo on the ball down the middle. City's seen that before. Camus Jaden leading the break. Ball's behind Flowers, but Jaden was grabbed by Sumo. Going to be a free kick here for Atlanta City.
And that's a great call by the referee because he was looking for the advantage, pulls it back, and City taking that quick.
Jaden squares it inside. Flowers first time. Goal, goal, goal. Atlanta City. Uworth Flowers from Camus Jaden, and the underdogs take the lead in the 4th minute.
And Flowers has a little boogie, and rightly so, as we get a glance. Quick initiative to take that free kick early. KSA caught with Flowers completely unmarked, and for him to lose his footing, to go down and still be able to slot it perfectly in that bottom corner. Brilliant finish and a dream start for Atlanta City.
That can shake things up. KSA really, oh, that slips out of his hand. Opportunity here for Okonkwo. I guess that was a good throw. Not sure about that. Manzi wasn't quite ready, but he makes the save. Going to be a corner. Kenny United Academy player throws it in up the line. Sumo turning inside. Sumo with the left foot, blocked. Mejia got the block. I think he paid the price. Out wide to Herrera. Low cross in, shot saved by Manzi. Great footwork by the young goalkeeper. Slide across. Diaz comes away with it. Down the line, Sumo chasing, gets around Shamari cover, but he's trapped in the corner. Sumo, double teamed, goes down, no foul. Pops back up, trying to turn. Back to Pavlovsky. Through to Diaz. Flowers got a touch, tackled away, foul called, and that's a penalty for KSA. Just Okonkwo's led KSA in scoring this year. Long run up here for Okonkwo. Shifts to the left and puts it into the back of the net with authority. Goal, 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 KSA, Patrick Okonkwo.
You don't save penalties like that. It's a vicious effort. We'll get another look at the pen here. Okonkwo takes that long run up. It has you a bit nervous that maybe he's leaning back, but gets the right height on it to make it unsavable for the goalkeeper, and KSA tie things up.
9 goals.
See what they can do from this set piece. Everybody lined up on the edge of the 18.
Tiente, good ball in. Manzi gets a hand to it, and it's clear. City, they're in the attacking half. They're in the attacking third. Jaden inside to Jules. Jules wants to turn. He's tripped up. That's right on the line. It's going to be a free kick outside.
Off that option to drill it low as well.
Camus Jaden will take it. Around the wall, what a save by Playtez. Corner City.
Brilliant save by Playtez. It's a great strike by the Atlanta City player there as we get another look to be able to find that gap that's been left in the wall. You see it here. Brilliant strike. Even better save. Agile to get down with the big parry.
Outswinging. Gets a touch. It's knocked away from Bakota by Tiente. Mejia chips it in for Thierry Jules with the header wide. That's the big target, man, that he's going to have shots that don't quite look normal because he's 6'8". An overhead flick almost beats Playtez.
This is incredible. It's a really good look by Mejia as we'll see them win back the ball here. Quick thinking, dinks it. And to be able to be on the back pedal here and still get the flick on, we saw the goalkeeper.
Step over, cuts inside a cover. Tiente all the way over to Phillips on the left. Phillips gets past Raul to Gomez, cuts it back to Sumo. Sumo pulls it back, shoots over the bar. Got the power behind it, Sumo, but just over the crossbar.
Rattles into that American football goal behind the net. It's not too far off the mark by Sumo. A good attacking phase of play by KSA, skipping through a challenge. Sumo's only got eyes for the prize here. Beautiful, intricate footwork to pull it back onto that left.
To win the goal kick, Flowers cuts it back, blocked by Tiente. Dampa down the left to Phillips. Opportunity here for KSA. Phillips wants to go around the outside. Save from Manzi. Well out of his goal mouth. It's back to Tiente. Tiente's pass picked off by Bakota. Tiente tried to draw the foul, didn't get it. Sumo commits the foul coming back, disagrees, and that's not going to go well for him in the long run with a referee with the experience of Sergei Demyanchuk.
And again, it's the frustration of Sumo. We'll get another look at the attack here for KSA, picking up on the loose ball and immediately looking to attack. We're going to get a look at this really good save from the goalkeeper, Manzi, coming off his line, closing. I think we go back to Sumo, though. He has got to change the mindset here. We talked a lot about his frustration. And right now that frustration isn't turning into product like you see with some players. Yep. It's turning into a distraction into his ability.
Yeah, it's becoming an issue. We'll see if he can get that in check with the halftime break. Headed back across from Jules. Play down the middle. Valverde goes up to win it. Bakota skips past Diaz. Bakota down the left, trying to find space, cuts it inside, gets all the way through, back heel, Jules over the top.
What a brilliant connective play by Atlanta City, though. Everything but the finish by Jules. We're going to see it again here in the replay. The movement of the pass and go, the back flick, and then just leaning back. Just doesn't get his body shape right there from distance. Needs to get his head over the ball and drive it home.
Welcome back to Shiloh High School in Snellville, Georgia. 1-1 between KSA Pro Profile and Atlanta City in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division Final. Let's take a look at the first half stats. 4 shots for KSA, 2 for Atlanta City. Fouls 12-8. That's the one I want to start with here, Jess. 20 fouls in the first half. Could have been a lot more. I think it will be more in the second half.
Still a staggering number, quite frankly, for 45 minutes of football, but I think it's been really well refereed, and you have to give the center official the praise because both goals occurred after advantages. The penalty was given after an advantage was played, and the first goal was pulled back from an advantage to allow a quick free kick. So I think the referees handled it well, but like you said, if you were to foreshadow this match, I think it might get just a little bit chippier, and I might be understating a tad.
Yeah. Row. Launched into the 18. Brought down, back to Bakota. Pulled back, left-footed cross. Headed away by Cisse, corner.
Made a couple of comments in the first half about how quickly the ball was running. Well, after a lot of rain in a short space of time, expect it to be even more slick.
Bakota takes it away from Okonkwo. Makes the overlapping run down the right. Ellie Bakota bounces off of Diaz. Puts in a low cross. Flowers, first time wide.
Almost with that wet turf, when you go to ground, you're taking a risk. You have to get it right, and Irvin does exactly that.
It's going to play a factor. It is a big talking point here in the second half. Ralda Gomez drives one through, couple hops into Pleites.
Pleites has to get
Dispossessed. Mejia able to find the tricky dribbles to get around some traffic. Camus Jaden down the right. First time cross. Pleites gets there in front of Jules and then gets there as Flowers was looking to pounce. Pleites pops up trying to start something with Flowers, and I don't think there was anything to start.
As a goalkeeper, I'll tell you, I would be annoyed that he jumped in, but he's well within his rights when you take a neutral stance. It's a really good ball. Pleites gets caught a little bit underneath it, does exactly right, pouncing on it, but seeing it back, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
He's pouncing on it. The forward has already gone to ground before he sees Pleites pounce, and referee just letting Pleites know, hey, we're not going to start any fights on this pitch.
Really inside of 35 yards.
KSA caught offside on a couple of set pieces in the first half. Hopefully they've adjusted their mindset.
Sandoval drives this one on goal. Manzi able to make the save and then get on the rebound. That's the one hopper that picks up speed when it hits the ground.
Took the word side. That's where experience comes into play for Junior.
Driven in low to the near post. Flicked on by Sandoval. Blocked. Okonkwo took the shot. He has firepower on the bench. Jimmy Noel is a really good player to have coming off the bench in the second half. Jaden. Headed away by Cisse. Shot on wide.
You saw position, which means if he comes to claim that one, he's going to allow it to bounce. And when you allow something to bounce, you're throwing that dice of the risk of it catching you off guard.
Bakota. Down the right for Jaden. Jaden, low cross, play test, swings at it, doesn't get it. Goal, goal, goal. And it's that man Uworth Flowers giving Atlanta City the lead once again, 2-1 to City.
Flowers with the brace as we see the attack here from Atlanta City. It's another delightful delivery into the box. Flowers throws absolutely everything at that ball to make sure it finds its way into the back of the net. Jaden and Flowers combining yet again to allow City the go-ahead goal.
Let's get another look at that goal, and there's two things that are really important in this. Watch Cisse get sucked inside, the left back sucked in. Jaden has space. Jules makes the hard run to the near post. That draws everybody, and Flowers is able to tuck it on the back post.
Tournament game where you need to run that clock down to your advantage.
Dakota throws it in quick. Ralda Gomez to the back post. Pleites gets to it, able to punch it clear. Not a good one behind its intended target. Cleared. Cisse tries to climb the ladder to get it. Jules does instead. Plays it through to Jaden. He's hit by Irving. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Penalty, Atlanta City.
Need to get another look at that one to see just how much contact there is here. Cisse gets caught out of position again and then trying to make the recovery. It's a clashing of the legs and there's no contact on the ball, which is why the referees pulled for the penalty kick here.
Bakota, I think, knows that Pleites has a little bit of an issue keeping his cool, maybe trying to provoke. Pleites finally backing up to his goal line. Thierry Jules will take the penalty. 90th minute now. Atlanta City can stretch the lead to 2. Thierry Jules puts it away. Goal, 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 Atlanta City. Jules' 8th of the postseason, and the visitors have a 2-goal lead going into stoppage time.
Thierry Jules, cool, calm, composed from the spot and slots it home. Wrong foot in the goalkeeper, just passes it into that bottom right-hand side, and he has just been the catalyst for Atlanta City's success in the postseason. Absolutely brilliant.
Ball spins to his left, drives through the middle. Bakota runs him down. Sandoval throws an elbow at Bakota. Bakota's called for the foul. Very aggressive shielding attempt there from Junior Sandoval on the yellow card. Foul called, free kick KSA.
Again, goes the way of Sandoval, but has to be smart in that moment. You've seen referees blow fouls for the movement of the arm there as he looked to shield the ball. Wasn't necessarily a natural position to be looking to protect possession. As another
Sumo
yellow.
with a red. Sumo gets the red, I think, for talking, and it's been a lot of that. Told you coming into the match that Sergei Demyanchuk, who has refereed at very high levels, is not going to put up with dissent. He did for a long time, and I think he warned people many times that it was time to stop. Sumo gets the red in stoppage time. What the complaint is either, because it could have been a foul the other way. Tiente launches the free kick. It's saved by Manzi, and there's the final whistle. Atlanta City runs through the gauntlet to win the UPSL Georgia Premier Division title for the first time. They beat the number 2 seed in the quarterfinal. They beat the number 1 seed in the semifinal, and they beat the number 3 seed tonight. Atlanta City are your champions.
Don't ever use the word underdog when it comes to Atlanta City anymore. They have shown that that is just a name tag. It takes to beat the best to be crowned the best, and Atlanta City have knocked off opponent and opponent again and again that they have expected to fall to. They deserved it. They were the better team on the night, creating the better opportunities, and it will be Atlanta City to represent the Georgia UPSL Conference in the Premier Division National Championship.
And we're going to get the trophy handed off to Jonathan Valverde first. And Atlanta City are your UPSL Georgia Premier Division champions.